It was a calm winter morning in a small mountain town. Children were laughing, shopkeepers were opening their stores, and life felt perfectly ordinary, until the ground began to shake. At first, it was just a rumble, like a distant thunderstorm. But within seconds, the peaceful town turned into chaos. The earth roared beneath their feet. Buildings cracked, walls collapsed, and screams filled the air. Among the terrified people was Elena, a young nurse who had just finished her night shift at the hospital. Exhausted, she was walking home when the earthquake struck. The road split before her eyes, cars overturned, and a thick cloud of dust swallowed everything. Without thinking of her own safety, Elena ran back toward the hospital. "There will be people trapped," she whispered, her heart pounding faster than the trembling earth. When she reached the half-collapsed building, she could hear faint cries coming from inside. Ignoring the falling debris, she crawled through a broken window. Inside, it was dark and suffocating. The emergency lights flickered weakly, revealing shattered glass and twisted metal. "Is anyone there?" she shouted. A child's voice answered, trembling, frightened. "Please help. My mom, she can't move." Following the voice, Elena found a little boy holding his mother's hand beneath a fallen beam. Blood stained the floor. The woman was alive, but trapped. Elena tried to lift the beam, but it was too heavy. Her hands bled as she pushed and pulled with all her strength. Then, from the shadows, a firefighter appeared, Sergei, covered in dust, carrying a rope. "You shouldn't be here," he shouted. Elena looked at him, tears in her eyes. "I'm not leaving without them." Together, they managed to move the debris just enough to free the woman. The boy sobbed with relief as his mother took her first deep breath. But the floor beneath them began to crack again. The hospital groaned like a wounded beast. "Go, take them outside," Sergei yelled. "What about you?" Elena asked. He smiled faintly. "Someone has to make sure no one's left behind." Elena hesitated, then carried the boy and his mother through the smoke and chaos, stumbling out into the freezing air. Behind her, the building collapsed completely. She screamed his name, but no answer came. Hours passed. Rescue teams worked through the night. When the first light of dawn touched the ruins, Elena sat wrapped in a blanket, trembling. Suddenly, a shout came from the debris. "We found him. He's alive." Sergei was pulled out, bruised and broken, but breathing. As Elena rushed to his side, tears streamed down her face, tears of exhaustion, of relief, of gratitude. In that moment, surrounded by destruction, something extraordinary happened. People who had lost everything began to help one another. Strangers shared blankets, food, and hope. The earthquake had shaken their world apart, but it had also shaken their hearts awake.